Hi everyone, before we dive into a World Wide Web, let me introduce you the man behind it, Timothy John Berners-Lee. He is an English engineer and a computer scientist, born on June 8, 1955 in London. As a young student, he was already inventing things, like a computer made from the old television. Later, while working at CERN in 1989, he saw an opportunity to connect hypertext with the internet. By 1990, he had created the basic concept of the web, including the URLs, HTTP, and the HTML, and even built the first web and browser and a server. Thanks to his vision, the web was released to the public in 1993 as a free software. And today, it continues to grow, connecting billions of people around the world.
Good day everyone. So today our group will talk about something that we almost use every minute in our lives. Whether we're scrolling our phones, watching videos, checking the weather, or even ordering a milk tea. We are talking about World Wide Web, the huge digital space that surrounds us every day. But the big question is, what exactly is the World Wide Web?
Okay, so let's start with a very common mistake. Actually, the World Wide Web is not the internet. However, people use these terms interchangeably, but they're not the same thing.
So the internet is basically the system that allows the computers to connect and share information with each other. In early days, computers literally had to make direct calls to one another, but now, because networks are everywhere, computers can easily and seamlessly connect to each other.
So the internet has many uses, like emails, file sharing, video calls, and many more. But the most important and popular use of the internet is accessing the World Wide Web, which is most of us spend our time on it.
To make it easier to imagine, think about World Wide Web as a massive digital city. Every tall skyscraper represents a web server, a computer that stores information and shares it to the people around the world.
And when someone creates a website, it's like they're renting a room inside one of these skyscrapers. They fill that space with information, organize it, and make it accessible to everyone. The owner of these skyscrapers are called web hosts, but honestly, anyone with the right equipment can create or set up a web server too.
But a city is confusing without proper addresses, right? That's why websites have addresses called domain names. Just like street addresses that helps us find a house, these domain names helps us find specific websites.
Actually, inside this website, the information is written in languages like HTML and JavaScript. However, we don't really need to understand them because we have a web browser to translate them into words, text, or even images. Or in short, a web browser acts as our personal translator.
So in many ways, the web is like a virtual giant city where everyone can build, share, and explore information. And here's something interesting. No one actually owns the web. It belongs to all of us.
Sure, we pay service internet providers for access or hosting companies when we want to create a website. But those companies or even those companies don't own the web. They just help people use it.
What really makes web unique is the way it mirrors how our minds work. Before the web, information consumed in a very straight, linear direction, like reading a book from first page to the end.
But our brains didn't actually work like that. We jump between ideas, memories, and thoughts like a network or a server. Tim Berners-Lee, the father of the World Wide Web, realized this and wanted a system that worked the same way our minds connect information.
That's why hyperlinks are so important. Hyperlinks allows us to move from one idea to another from page to page, from one website to completely different site. It's like traveling to digital world at the speed of thought.
And this is why the World Wide Web is such a big part of our lives. It doesn't just store information, but it connects people.
It crosses all boundaries: race, gender, age, distance, and even time. Something posted today can be read by someone across the world in seconds or even years from now.
So the World Wide Web isn't just a technological invention.
That's a living, evolving network shaped by a human creativity.
A place where ideas spread, knowledge grows, and people connect.
And that is the World Wide Web, the invention that changed the world.
朝の電車ぎゅっと押し込むまるでイワシかね